All right, welcome back to another episode of the I Value Movement. This is episode 7. We are moving forward, the journey continues. However, episode 7 will be slightly different because we have in our midst right now, an outstanding 22-year-old young lady that goes by the name of Celine Morgan. Now, I've known Celine for like half a decade now, and I have nothing but respect for her. Based on her age and her behavior, trust me, there's still hope for females in Jamaica. We just need more people like these to be upfront and be leaders so that the world can see. So without further ado, let me welcome Miss Celine Morgan. How you doing?
I am good.
Right, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining the high value movement. You know, so the world are listening to you right now, don't it?
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, Celine, the questions I'm going to ask you, and possible the answer that you're going to give me. Because, yes, we did not practice or rehearse these questions and answers, so you don't know what's coming. And one thing we can't escape that we will find that some people will take offense to these questions. There's no need to be offended. If what we say applies to you, then accept the truth and start making changes to yourself. We can't continue like this. Women back then weren't so bad, me I tell you. They must hide and engage in a promiscuous activities. Women now are bold. Everybody I see it, even them own children. So we have a generational continuum of this practice. We can't allow that to happen. You understand me? So, Celine, it's very good to have you with us today to answer some questions. And this is going to lead me to question number 1. Why do you choose to be like old school when this modern world is actually embracing promiscuousness in women?
Okay, so for me, based on the decisions that my parents made, that they thought that it was best for me to make certain decisions. In my belief, as I got older, it was quite different, and I realized that I wanted much more for myself as an individual. And as I said before, I don't really see myself as a high value woman as yet, but for now, I am on my way to doing greater things. I am trying to be the best version of me every single day. So, making certain decisions, I try my best to put my best foot forward, because in the long run, I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to have regrets and say, look how I could have do this. I could have do this better. Beat up yourself, you know?
But sometimes mistakes, make you learn, But some mistakes live with you forever.
Yes, that's so true.
All right. So you could say then, Celine, that the fact that you're trying every day to be, a woman of high status, high value within yourself, it has nothing to do with money, degree, looks, or anything. Just you working on you, right? Your whole consciousness. This is probably the motivation we are use then.
Yes.
For you. All right.
Definitely.
All right. So do you ever feel left out? Like you don't want to fit in to what going on in the world right now?
Well, back in the days, primary, high school, I would have said yes, but no, I'm not really lean towards the crowd. I'm still finding myself as an individual, and every day we live, we learn, So I kind of research if I need to know anything, or, for example, as I said, modern day woman, we have so much devices and technology at the tips of our fingers. So if I want to learn something new, or I want to achieve a certain goal and I don't know how to go about it, use the internet, Google it, see what best works for you.
So you use the internet in a positive way?
Yeah, in a positive
So
way.
so hold on. What about TikTok dancing?
No, sir, I'm going to use TikTok.
You have a TikTok?
No, I do not.
What? So all them girls feel like say if you have a TikTok, them are dead.
It's not worth it.
Man. All right. It's going on good. So next question. Do you ever try to reach out to females your age group, who are doing these activities that is damaging their character? You try to reach out to them, not say I force your lifestyle upon them, but you help a friend, a person with your respect. Tell them to do the right thing. You ever try to do that? And what is your response?
Yes, I have tried in a sense, not pushing my perspective onto anyone, but if I see somebody doing something and I don't think it really would benefit them, I would simply not in a crowd, but pull them aside and say, "Hey, I don't think this is going to serve you in the long run." But at the end of the day, we can all give advice, but it's up to others if they want to accept it.
Okay, I understand, I understand. Clear as day. Alright, so that needs no explanation, right? So we're moving on to the next question for the day. Alright. So we see we're a lot of women, modern day women, the younger people in your age group, right? Them not really possess whole heap of high quality, and that's no joke. We're not insult nobody. But these females would have like to get the wife treatment, they want a trophy treatment. In your opinion as a woman, do you think it is fair? Or do you think it is right then for these women to get the wife treatment? Like where you are. Any other respectable female out there should be getting?
Okay, well, from my viewpoint, I believe that it all depends on the male and what kind of woman he's looking for, and if he values his self, I believe that he would pick up somebody who he knows that would respect him and value him as much as he would value her. Yeah, so a lot of things we women do, I believe, because the man allows certain things to happen. If men decided not to put up with certain foolishness at all, we as women would be forced to change our behavior.
Alright, and in my episode, a previous episode, silly, I said it in my first podcast. Yeah, some people never agree that men are responsible to lead. So anywhere our society is right now, it is because of men, whether good or bad. You never believe me. No. There's a woman come and say that. You understand? So you say it all boils down to what the man want, eh? Alright. Now, next question. Do you believe that a woman should care about her body count?
Yes, I believe so.
Why do you believe so?
Men and women are both valuable, especially in the sight of God. So, I mean, any man would rather choose a woman with a body count of 2 persons over.
To 0.
Exactly. So, I believe that men would value a woman with a lower body count right off the bat.
So if a girl, if I should choose between 2 female, one have 50 body count, and she alright. The other one have 2 body count, and she alright. Right off the bat, I wanted 2, me I choose. So I don't understand how them girls that don't business about body count, they must want to do them own thing, and then they want the same respect.
Yeah, it's very important, and not only from a male perspective. I guess woman would want the same as well. A partner who them not for worry say, hey, this, that, and the other, and it end up cause issues later on in the relationship.
So you're saying a man body count is important too?
Of course.
Okay, so how important do you think it is?
Very important, just as much as the woman's.
So how does a man body count affect a woman now?
Not me. If it was me, not me. But I mean, as an individual, I mean, later on in life, certain decisions would really haunt you, but it's really up to you for like, introspect and say, hey, when me I do not worth it.
But I don't want to be biased. But this is my opinion still, Celine. Me think once a man, once him find a woman who is serious and want to settle down, when she want to settle down, you won't hurt her. No problem with, before that, have experience. Because when a man don't have experience, it make him kind of lame still. Sometimes. In my opinion. So the man probably need experience out there for try. Different women. And if it's no, alright then, she's that kind of woman. Because women are very complex beings. I think him need to understand different type of women. So when you find him say, hey, me never see a woman like this.
But hold on then, so what would you say about 2 virgins then, a man and a woman? What would you say then about them?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, because look at it. All right, two persons who never have intimacy with each other, intercourse, right? They have no one else to compare each other with. You understand?
Okay, yeah.
So, if me did that with John before and then me there with you, that means say, if me did like John more, there's always John to compare you with. So we have to be careful of these things.
Yeah, but on a woman's perspective, that is true. But on a man's perspective,
Really?
me not feel
Oh,
so.
so is it?
Alright, I can only speak for myself then. You see? When the more you do intimacy, to me is a more experience you'll get because intimacy is a the man play the dominant role for the most part in intimacy. And as I say, the more you do it, the more experience you get, the more better you get at it. And for me, women like when a man knows what he's doing. So the virgin part you just mentioned, well, unless the two of them come to an agreement, then fine. I understand what you're saying, and I agree to an extent. But in my opinion, I just think the man are gonna need more experience, and by gaining experience, eventually, I gonna have a higher body count. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand. So the next question, Celine, right? Look at this. In simple terms, Celine, how can a woman be a man's peace?
All right. So, as I said before, as long as a man respects a woman and a woman respects a man and both of them value each other, I guess that is the drive for her to want to be a better person. You understand? For me, I can only speak for myself because I don't know what other women have been through or what they are going through currently. But for me, since lately, the love that I have received from my partner and from my family members has shed a little light on my situation and has caused me to want to do better in my own self growth.
So you're in a loving circle then.
Loving, sir.
It's hard for you if divert and do something to make a person's life turn into misery because people surround you make your life nice, so in return you say
People were positive. Yeah. So, and as I said before, in my growth journey, if I don't know to do something and I want to learn, or I see something that would benefit me and I want to know about it or learn how to do it, use the internet to your advantage. Google it, research good qualities of a woman, teach each other stuff in your relationship, spend time together, talk about even the little silliest of things, you understand, be each other best company. Um, as you know, the roles in relationship vary. Man, we got to do go cut the yard, and the woman we cook. Figure out what are the roles you should be fulfilling in your relationship, and try your best to put your best foot forward. So when this person, your partner, falls short, you can pick them up and it go both ways. Not rely upon one person to do everything. Yeah, so that we continue to make each other feel good. One have to worry about this and the next one worry about that, you know? Just uplift each other with positivity. If something upsets you, simple just calm down and tell the person the issue and talk about it. You don't need to complain.
I post on your status.
Yeah, or make mischief on the road. Nobody no need to know because whatever happened between you and your partner is solely between two of you alone. So fix it, work it out, come back together, live a fun life.
I like that answer. But do you believe in personal space? Like, do you think partners need personal space?
Of course, we grew up in a dynamic. If you have multiple siblings, even then you need space, and it comes back to from there to say that hey, in relationship we're supposed to have boundaries. You understand? There are certain lines we do not cross because when you cross them, it cause issues. For example, you can say that a person don't like when you touch them side, just simply don't do it. You understand?
What if you see touching his side, your partner's side as fun, but he does annoy the shit out of him? But he does see it as fun and you just love for seeing it annoy. But even though you annoy him, knows you're not really offend him. But him just not like it. I mean, how you deal with that?
Just not do it. Try my best not to do it. Yeah, and sometimes we just have to make up our mind what a person might like differs from what you may like. So you just have to be respectful.
In all areas. Okay, nice. All right. Wow. Celine, it was indeed a great pleasure. I really appreciate that you take the time out to be here on this channel to help it grow. And I wish that you and other females with this mindset out there in Jamaica will actually make, channels like these to put out more, valuable information for people to see. Good. Yeah, son. Yeah, man, you need to put out some good things. Cause we realize how music and the internet sell sex and bad morals and all these things. Nobody now embrace morals again. And to see you as a person in this young world, or new world, actually embracing these things. So, Celine, my dear, I wish you nothing but the best in all your endeavors. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. Yes. So we need to have people like these in the spotlight. Trust me. And take down the one them who don't have any good morals. Take them down and teach them and put them back up there. Because since them have the ability and the confidence to be in the limelight, I'll jar them down and fix them up and put them back up there. You understand? For far too long now, too much, people with bad deeds are turning into role models and superstars. I don't like it. Right? Look at the fact where people say Andrew Tate is this and Andrew Tate is that, and he's a bad person and the woman them not like him, and them are trying to debunk everything where him say. I don't subscribe to everything Andrew said, but a whole heap of things him say make sense. But they have woman like Cardi B, and lead the masses of females in the West. Cardi B? Come on, man. So what is wrong with us? So we need to come out of that mindset there. We need to put people who have sense and people who have morals in the limelight and take down all them foolishness that we're going. So we can fix the country. The country want to fix. If you don't see it, you are a part of the problem. And I say that without apology. Until next time.